Yeah, how would you,
Isaiah, can you skip a little bit more?
you had an off week, obviously, and I know that the focus has been the run game. Can you shed any light on what you guys did to get the run game fixed?
Just come out with a better attitude during practice, a physical attitude to run the ball more, and just making the extra defender miss, and just working on what we got to work on.
Coach Stud said when we talked to him 2 weeks ago, or whatever it was, that the RPOs can kind of get you guys, I don't know if tentative or confused, or I don't know if the right word is exactly, but because you don't know exactly what's coming, it's hard to kind of be a mauler. And you were called for like being illegally downfield on one play because you thought it was going to be a run and it was a pass. I mean, how much of that is a factor?
I mean, yeah, that's a big factor in our run game. Obviously, we don't have a running quarterback anymore. We have a quarterback who stands in the pocket and he throws. So that's just what happens on RPOs. It's a run first. So my job description is to run block first. He pulled the ball and threw it. I was downfield. I mean, that's our offense now.
So did they say in this bye week, we're going to do more regular run plays so you guys can just start leaning on people and blocking in the run game knowing a run's coming?
I mean, yeah, we have run plays that are like that where it's downhill run, get physical, and move them off the ball. And, I mean, we got to adjust. We just got to play better and adjust better with the RPOs. Obviously, when it's an RPO, we don't know the backfield action because we're blocking. So, I mean, that's just part of the game.
But do you think the game plan will be going forward to call more of those downhill running plays?
Whatever the coaches decide I agree, is the best decision. If we call more plays that are more running the ball downhill, then I'm with it.
So the guys were saying after the Purdue loss that you got up in the locker room after that loss. Why did you do that, and what was your message to the team in that moment?
I mean, I could see the looks on everybody's faces in the locker room. Everybody was a little disappointed in themselves. We lost them. Ohio State, we're not used to losing, but I mean, that's a part of life. Life is adversity. You're going to get hit. You got to get back up. Like, there's no point in pouting about it, crying about it. Like, you got hit. We lost. You can't go back in time and change it. So the only thing we could do is fix the mistakes and focus on what we do in the future.
So as the guy who did that, what have you thought of practice since then? How you think this team and your teammates have responded?
I think my teammates have responded very well. I think every day everybody comes out with an attitude and they come out pissed off, and you can see that in the way they practice and how they play so far.
Was there like a meeting among the offensive linemen? Because I know how much pride you have and how important it is for the offensive line to be the foundation of this team and to average 3 yards a carry, whatever it's been the last 4 weeks. Has there been, whether a meeting or extra resolve among you guys?
I mean, yeah, we meet a little more to go over the stuff on how we can adjust on the RPOs, but at the bottom line is it's just attitude. Running the ball is just the attitude, and I think we got away from it a little bit, throwing the ball so much. We got to get that attitude back and that demeanor back when it comes to running the ball.
I was going to say, how eager are you guys to get back to that? I mean, you got 2,000-yard backs behind you, et cetera. You know what I mean? Isaiah, can you explain how eager y'all are to prove yourself to be run capable?
I think everybody in the offensive line is very eager. That's something we pride ourselves on, is toughness. Our program is based on toughness, so that's something we're very excited to get back to, and it helps a lot when it comes to throwing the ball if you run the ball more.
Isaiah, how do you feel like you've performed personally this season?
I think I don't want to talk about myself, but I mean, I think I've played pretty good this season. I mean, I got a few pressures, 2 sacks. I mean, I'm never going to play perfect, but I play as hard as I can on Saturdays.
I know, but you made a lot of progression last year. Do you feel like that progression from where you were last year to now has continued at the same pace?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think I've definitely played a lot better than I did last year, if you cut the film on.
Coach Wilson said after the Minnesota game that he felt like in that game you had kind of lost your confidence after a couple plays. Do you agree with that assessment of kind of what happened in that game?
I mean, I wouldn't say I lost my confidence, but I was disappointed. I gave up a sack on an RPO. I'm run blocking, he's pass rushing. I mean, there's not much I could do, but I mean, I'm a guy with a lot of pride. I don't want to give up any sacks, so my goal is to have a no-sack season. But I mean, that comes with the game. I mean, that was Minnesota. That was, what, 2-3 weeks ago? We moved past that.
How do you do that if it is an RPO and you're run blocking pass? How do you make sure you don't give up a sack when your assignment isn't necessarily to pass block the guy?
I mean, in those situations, there's nothing I can do. That's just part of the offense. I mean, the quarterback got to get rid of the ball fast. I mean, if he don't, I mean, there's a reason why he didn't. You can't fault him for that. I mean, That's just part of the offense.
Do
Stuff
you
like that's
hate
gonna happen.
RPOs? Do you hate them?
Oh no, I don't hit RPOs because it. Usually in the past, people know we're so dominant in the run game, they just stack the box. So that makes it even harder to run the ball. So I think the RPOs definitely help loosen the box up a little bit.
What do you want to see and expect to see on Saturday?
I just want to see Buckeyes play angry and pissed off and let everybody know that we still here. We still got that chip and we still got that edge.
Was this a wake-up call for you guys 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I say it was a wake-up call. I don't really have much to say on that. I mean, that's life. We ain't never gonna come out here and win every single game and play perfect. That's not reality. I mean, we got hit in the mouth, we lost. That's life. We gotta move forward, play harder.
Are you ticked off?
Two
Like,
more
just like in general, you're saying you want this team to feel that way. Just personally, do you feel that right now? Ticked off that you lost?
Oh yeah, I'm mad. I'm a sore loser. I don't like losing. Like if I lose, it's a bad day for me. Whether it's a video game, a rep, like I don't like losing. So yeah, I'm mad.
Coach Wilson said that he thought you guys, for a run game, that it's so much about mentality and about attitude. Do you feel like you guys have had that mentality, that attitude you need, or do you feel like you've gotten more of it maybe since the Purdue loss?
Yeah, I think we've gotten more of it since the Purdue loss. Like I said, we got away from it a little bit with throwing the ball so much, but I think during the bye week and this week of practice, we came out with an attitude more to run the ball more.
How much more of an emphasis was
Last
that
question.
working on the run while in practice these past couple weeks?
Just drill set up, inside drill, just one-on-one, man-on-man, move them off the ball, run it back, make them miss, run them over. Just run game.
So would you say you worked more on the run game the past couple weeks than maybe you had in earlier weeks of this season?
I mean, I think we've worked on everything all together, but we had more emphasis on the run game when it came down to certain periods in practice.